Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. WWE under Triple A's creative control has been seeing major shifts, from title changes to major call-ups from NXT, superstars competing in multiple brands, and much more. The game might bring more changes and turn the two SmackDown superstars babyface, while also having them quit their faction. The two stars in question are Los Garza, Berto and Angel, who are currently competing on the Friday Night SmackDown and are part of the Legado del Fantasma faction. Los Garza recently won a big match and were crowned the new Triple A World Tag Team Champions at the 2025 Triplemania Regia. They have clinched the title after 9 long years. Following Los Garza's monumental win at AAA, Triple H could turn Berto and Angel babyface, and they could officially quit Legado del Fantasma. The group has been facing problems in recent times, and as their leader, Santos Escobar, and Los Garza are not getting along and are on the verge of a fallout, the faction could soon be disbanded. While the scenario sounds possible, it is merely speculation, and nothing has been confirmed. WWE announced that it had purchased the Triple A promotion during the WrestleMania 41 pre-show. Triple H expressed his views on the acquisition of the Mexican pro wrestling brand at Mania's post-show press conference. The game expressed that he has been a big fan of Lucha Libre style. He said they want to keep the tradition alive and are not looking to change its style, and wants to help the product and stars there grow. It will be interesting to see how Los Garza act as the new Triple A Tag Team Champions, and whether they will defend their titles on SmackDown. Nayan can be found performing mixed martial arts and reading true crime in his free time. Nayan is a WWE news and features writer at Sportskeeda Wrestling. After completing his bachelor's degree in mass communication from Potter International, he began working as a YouTube scriptwriter. Nayan then transitioned to Pink Villa as a combat sports writer. He gained valuable experience there before finally coming under the banner of Sportskeeda. Within 1.5 years, Nayan has written over 1,000 articles, interviewed MFN promotion owners, and conducted a Twitter campaign that gained over 50 retweets and more. He puts fact-checking and mindful journalism above everything by applying a 3-check method, where he tries to verify reports from reliable sources and cross-check whether other major publications have covered them. Looking back at his association with pro wrestling, Nayan recalls being hooked on the sport after watching Shawn Michaels vs. The Undertaker at WrestleMania 25. Since then, the product has been an inseparable part of his life. Apart from the Heartbreak Kid being Nayan's favorite wrestler for his confidence and charisma, he is also a fan of Brock Lesnar due to the Beast's work speaks louder than words attitude. The WWE landscape is constantly shifting, and under Triple A's creative vision, evolution is inevitable, sometimes poetic, sometimes shocking, but always intriguing. Lately, murmurs backstage and subtle in-ring dynamics have led to growing speculation. Is Triple H about to orchestrate a significant babyface turn for two key superstars and let them walk away from their faction? If true, it would mark a critical moment for character development and long-term storytelling in WWE's current era. Let's explore the creative potential behind this move, who the superstars might be, what factions they could be leaving, and how such a shift might reshape the WWE universe. WWE has long embraced factions as tools to elevate emerging stars, give structure to chaos, and stir long-term narratives. The Judgment Day, Damage CTRL, and the Bloodline are just a few of the dominant stables ruling Raw and SmackDown. But factions, by their nature, are ticking time bombs. Loyalty can shift, ambition can swell, and ideology can fracture. Enter two superstars, JD McDonagh and Liv Morgan, both currently aligned with factions, but increasingly standing out in ways that scream individuality, defiance, and potential reinvention. Triple H, known for nurturing talent through long-form arcs. Think Batista breaking from Evolution or Seth Rollins betraying the Shield, could be setting the stage for a powerful narrative evolution. JD McDonagh's role in the Judgment Day has always been somewhat of an outsider. Initially, his connection came via Finn Balor, his real-life mentor and countryman. While Dominic Mysterio, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley found their groove, JD has often felt like an afterthought, though lately, that's been changing. His work in the ring has been crisp, technical, and confident. Promos have gotten sharper. More importantly, WWE has been subtly teasing tension. Whether it's JD's attempts to support Balor during Priest's ascension as World Heavyweight Champion, or moments of dissonance during group brawls, the seeds of a split are there. What if Triple H turns JD babyface by having him finally stand up to the group, especially after weeks of emotional manipulation by Priest or dismissal by Rhea during Judgment Day's strategic conversations? Imagine a scenario where JD saves an opponent from a beatdown, shakes their hand, and declares he's done being someone else's shadow. The fans, already warming to him, would erupt at the clarity of that moment. As a babyface, JD's underdog story writes itself. He's been mocked, underestimated, even disrespected by fans and faction mates alike. Now free, he could feud with Priest, share a final farewell match with Balor, and begin climbing his own ladder, possibly as a contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Meanwhile, on the SmackDown side of things, Liv Morgan has found herself tied into the orbit of damaged CTRL in surprising ways. With Bayley increasingly isolated and Dakota Kai playing puppet master, Liv's storyline has drifted closer to the group, especially during recent six-woman tag matches and locker room segments where her rogue, chaotic vibe clashed with Io Sky's more methodical approach. While not an official member, Liv's involvement, or potential recruitment, opens a brilliant narrative doorway. What if damaged CTRL does try to bring her in, only for her to reject their offer in the most Liv Morgan way possible? Unpredictably, violently, and loudly. Liv has always straddled the line between face and heel, but her fans are ferociously loyal. A definitive turn back to babyface, this time with purpose and edge, could be the best move of her career. Imagine Liv being recruited for a mission, perhaps to weaken Bayley, only to double-cross damaged CTRL in a high-stakes tag match and publicly denounce their manipulation. The audience would eat it up. Triple H loves characters with agency. Liv quitting damaged CTRL or refusing to join fully, and launching a crusade against their toxic dominance, could finally give her the main event level storyline she's been flirting with since her Money in the Bank win. A feud with Io for the WWE Women's Championship wouldn't be out of reach, especially with Dakota and Kerry interfering, making Liv's rebellion even more urgent and resonant. Triple H has always been a master of the slow burn. He's a student of psychology, and he understands that babyface turns aren't just about crowd pops. They're about earned trust, emotional catharsis, and legacy building. Turning JD McDonagh and Liv Morgan babyface, by letting them choose to walk away from their factions, isn't just a plot device, it's a statement. It says that individuality, integrity, and rebellion still matter in the WWE. It also plants seeds for other faction members to question their own roles, creating ripple effects across multiple storylines. Immediate feud. Dakota Kai or Kerry Sane, revenge for damaged CTRL attack. Long-term goal, leading her own female faction of rogue babyfaces, Candice LeRae, Shotzi, to balance the heel dominance. What makes this turn so exciting is that it feels earned. JD's awkward outsider status and Liv's erratic, misunderstood energy make them relatable. Their babyface turns wouldn't be manufactured, they'd feel organic. The WWE Universe loves underdogs, and nothing screams underdog justice like two stars rising up against the systems that use them. Triple H has proven that he thrives on nuance, and WWE fans are ready for stories that don't just swerve, they evolve. If JD McDonagh and Liv Morgan are indeed on the verge of babyface turns and faction exits, it could be one of the most satisfying creative decisions of the year. In a world of betrayals, contracts, and title chases, sometimes the most powerful thing a superstar can do is stand alone and walk away.